Welcome back to the new Auto Insurance 101 video series with AAdvantage Insurance. I'm so glad that you're joining me again. If this is the first time you're seeing it, welcome. The links are down below for the other videos that we've done so far, so if you missed out, go ahead and check them out. This video series is designed to help you better understand your car insurance policy so that you know that you're getting rock solid coverage whenever you shop your insurance. We also know that you work really hard for your money, and we want you to make sure that you're not wasting it on coverage that you don't need or you don't want, okay? All right, let's get going. So before I get to the coverage part of this video, allow me to introduce myself. And again, if you've seen these videos before, you can kind of skip on through this part. My name is Mary Stover, and I'm with AAdvantage Insurance Group. We're an independent insurance agency located in the great state of Pennsylvania. And I personally have been licensed in insurance for over 17 years, so I've been around here for a bit. Two things before I get going. One, if you are seeking advice on any type of insurance online, please make sure whoever is giving you the advice is a licensed insurance agent. I've come across several different YouTube videos, and they're giving insurance advice from a financial standpoint, some of them, and unfortunately some of the advice is incorrect. So I just want to make sure that nobody is misled, okay? That's point number one. Point number two is I mentioned I'm licensed in the state of Pennsylvania, so most of the coverages that I'm talking about, I only have the knowledge of this Pennsylvania coverage. If you are watching this and you're from out of state, you definitely want to take what I say, take it to your local agent and see how it pertains to your state, okay? All right, let's get started. Today we are going to be talking about tort, not torque. I've heard some people call it that. Tort, T-O-R-T. And this has to do with your ability to sue someone if they hurt you or your family in a car accident. Now, before I explain the two differences between limited tort and full tort, those are your two choices in Pennsylvania, let me say that you always will have the right to sue for your out-of-pocket medical expenses. Any actual doctor's bills, any expenses that you incurred from being in this car accident and having these injuries, you will always have the right to sue the person who did this to you. So, what we're talking about, the difference between limited tort and full tort, is with regards to being able to sue for something called pain and suffering. So if you choose limited tort, it does exactly what it sounds like. It limits your ability to sue somebody for pain and suffering or mental anguish or loss of enjoyment of life. You get the idea. Kind of the intangible losses that you go through whenever you're in an accident. So when you have limited tort, it limits your ability to sue. It does also keep your premiums down, your costs down, so that's something to think about. Full tort obviously gives you your full rights to sue someone if they injure you in a car accident. Now, a lot of people ask me, well, what do you have, or what would you do? I can tell you what I have. I have full tort, and I'm not a suing kind of person. I have never sued anyone in my life. And I don't think I would need the full rights to sue somebody. I really don't want to put anybody else in a financial state of ruin because they accidentally injured us. So, but I do have full tort because if someone injures one of my kids, I don't know how I'd feel. I don't like when my rights to sue or my rights to anything really are limited. So that's why we chose full tort as a family. Now, you have to make this personal decision. I can't make it for you. You definitely want to price out both options. There can be a considerable price difference depending on how many vehicles you have or if you have any young drivers on your policy. The price difference between limited tort and full tort can be pretty big. So you want to price that out with your agent, and then you can make an informed decision, okay? That, in a nutshell, is the difference between limited tort and full tort. Now, if anybody has any questions, as always, leave them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, because we have a lot of videos coming out for you And then give me a thumbs up if you liked this one or any of the other ones. I'd love to get feedback from you guys. I'm making this series for you, so if you're loving it, let me know. If you're not, let me know. And then if you are not following us on social media, the links are down below. We're on Instagram and we're on Facebook. We also have a freebie that you can get in your inbox today. There's a link down below. It's the 5 mistakes to avoid when shopping car insurance. Okay, so get this report in your hands the next time you, before you shop your insurance the next time, okay? Thanks so much for joining, guys. See you next time.